Hi everybody, it's Yvonne here, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you this cute card, more of a modern look, I guess. Something of an idea that I got from Natasha Foote from on YouTube, sorry, and I did mine just a tad different, but not a whole lot. So I thought it was such a creative idea, I thought I'd share it with you guys. And this is what I did. First of all, I took some foam, and as you can tell, there's nothing extraordinary about the foam. I just took a piece of foam. I've already got them cut out. I took my plain round dies, and what I did is I just layered them to end up with a circle like this by cutting out the outside and cutting in the inside. This is the one I used. One like this, and as you can tell, like this. Or maybe there was the other one, but regardless, you get the idea of what I did. And I've cut out all my, I forget what the number of the dies were, but it really doesn't matter which one you use. And while I did that, I ended up with these circles. Now, afterwards, what I did is you need a block or something to adhere them to. And what I did in order for it to stick on there is I just used my good old tape gun. Now, adding your tape gun like that, it comes off really easy. If you're not happy with it, just grab glue gun and it'll take it right off. And you can just set up your circles the way you'd like that. That simple. So now they're all there, and they're there to stay. Then I took out my good old Versamark stamp pad. Now any watermark ink will do. And I just pressed really hard to get all of my circles. Oops. All of my circles wet with Versamark. Add them on the glue. That's simple. Make sure they're adhere there. Then I took my piece of cardstock, and all I did is add them on. Now you may have to put a few more tapes. I'm not sure. You got to play with it a little bit. But before you do that, you're going to need to take some dusting powder, which could be your embossing buddy or whichever one, and just kind of, that'll take most of when the glitter goes off, it'll take most of those off. And all I did was push down on it, pull out my piece, and it's a little hard to see, but it is there. And just make random circles. It really doesn't matter how it looks. In the end, you'll end up having a unique piece. And that's all I did. And added some more. Some more. And just, you can tell when you look at it, sorry if my head there, you can tell when you look at it where you're going to need some more circles. So I know I need a little bit more right here. And I think I'm just going to grab this one and add it here. So now, once I did that, I'll show you after how easy it is to take off of the block, the glue off the block. So now all I did was add this onto a page. That is just so my embossing powder won't go everywhere. This one here I use is the Detail Gold. It's from Stupendous, I believe. Yeah, Stupendous. And I just add some gold embossing powder. You can use whatever embossing powder you have. And that's what happens if you don't use it properly and you end up having your fingerprints, which happened to me when I was trying to take it out. But that's okay. I like it just the way it is, and you'll see why. I'm just going to put this back in here. No use wasting it. And add that to the corner. And I'm just going to take myself a little brush here. And I'm just going to flicker off what I don't want. Now it's really not difficult to do. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to color this afterwards. There we go. Now I'm going to take my heat gun at this point, and I'm just going to heat it and emboss everything. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And as you can tell, I've embossed all the colors. The colors are beautiful, as you can tell. And it's just on a regular piece of cardstock. Now, what makes this really pop out is you will take some, sorry for the glare, guys. All I did was take some ink and take whatever ink pleases you. For me, right now, I'm using strawberry slush. Strawberry slush. I'm going to take Tangelo Twist. Add a little bit of that. And blue and orange will turn into a green, so I want them a little separated. So I'm going to put a little bit of separation here. And this color here is Tempting Turquoise. And all I'm going to do is take my little spritz bottle, here, and I'm just going to add some spritz like that. Just as simple as that. And then all I'm going to do is just add the colors to it. And it's not difficult whatsoever. It makes to be, you can put it whichever way you want. It just ends up being a really super pretty card. And you can never go wrong with a pretty card. See how pretty that is? Now, I'm going to take a moment here and I'm going to dry this off, and I'll be right back with you. Before I dry it all off, I forgot to mention that this becomes water resistant. Wipe out all the water on top, you end up with a piece looking like this. And it's beautiful, like you just can't go wrong. So I'm going to dry it up a little bit to finish the card. But you don't have to. You can work with a different piece. But I prefer just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Now I'm going to take my cutting piece here, and I'm going to take a 1/2 inch off each side. And I'll end up with a piece of cardstock, which will be 3 3/4. Oops, wait now. Nope. It'll be 5 by, and I want 3 3/4, so I'll cut a little bit. Oh, let me cut some. Yeah, I'm going to cut a little bit here. I'm going to cut about 1/4 inch here, like that. You can cut it whichever way you like. You know, you're the one that's making the design. So then what you want to end up with is a piece of 3 3/4, 3 3/4 by 5. Now you're going to take a piece for your matting, and you're going to want to bring out whatever color that you want to. In this particular one, I brought out the pink, the bluish green. There was more of that in here, but in here there's a little bit different. So here I have a mambo piece. I believe that's what it's called. Mambo Bambo, I forget what the name of it is. I'm just going to cut a piece at 5¼ inch by 4. And this right here is going to become my base for this. And it turns out to be really, really, I think I didn't cut. It really brings out the cardstock here. Now, another color that would look really good with that is if you put a gold underneath. I didn't want to use that because of the amount of glare that it brings out, and I'm having a difficult time with my camera. I've upgraded the software, and for some reason I'm not getting the quality that I used to have. So I'm doing something wrong. Haven't had the real chance to kind of really get at it, but I will take a Sunday afternoon one day, and I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with that. You center this on here like that. You take a base for a card. Don't matter what kind of card you have. Oops, what kind of card you have. That was a lot of noise. And all I'm going to do now, I'm going to set it on top. But to set it on top, I'm going to take some 2-way tape. Some dimensional. I'd like to have some dimensional. So this is a 1/4 inch dimension. And I use these for now with 3M, but I have purchased the X Fasten on Amazon, which is X, the letter X, Fasten, Fasten. And it's a fraction of the cost, and the only thing I believe it's a 1/4 inch wide, but that doesn't matter to me because I don't mind cutting it down when I am in need of a 1/4 inch dimensional. So I really, really like it, and it sticks as good as this stuff, which has a brand name. And yeah, I would recommend you guys check that out if you need any. So here it is. Just going to take that off. And this one here, I'm going to do it horizontally. Just going to add it on the card like that. And look at the pretty card. Look at the pretty card. This one here goes like this, and this one here goes like this. I don't know if you can tell, but it's really sweet. You can't go wrong with this. And with this one here, you could add a feature, like you could add a ribbon to it. You could do the same as this, just add a little feature, a little bonus. But the trick that I wanted to show you on this one, the technique I should say, is how you take a simple piece of foam, kids foam, really, and cut them up in whatever shape you want. You want triangles, you want a triangle, a rectangle, an hexagon, whatever you want in the shape. And you don't have to have it hollow in the middle either. This is what you end up with. And so you can make your own stamp. And when it comes to removing the adhesive on your block, you just push it out. Just do a little bit of push out like this with your finger. And voila, it's out. And then I just wash my with water. I just wash my block with water, and then I do the two others exact same way. So you get the idea. I wanted to show you so you could see it with your own eyes. And this is Natasha Foote. I got this idea from her on YouTube, and I suggest you look her up. She's got some really cool ideas, and she's very very good on her videos. So remember that you need a piece of cardstock, you need some foam, you need a block, you need some embossing powder and Versamark. You would need something that you can add your paint to. Now, if you have a large block, this will work. Just add your thing and just keep messing it up the way you like it. Be careful of your colors so you won't get muddy colors, and that usually ends up, if you have like a green and a dark pink or something like that, you might end up with muddy colors, but just be careful with that. Experience that. Just experience anything you want, because that's where it's going to make the difference of how you're going to learn to use it up, to use your paint and blend your colors. So, hope you enjoyed this. I'll finish it up off camera because you get the idea. This is Yvonne, and I'm here today to share with you this technique, again, that I got from Natasha Fu, and I will be back with you next week with another technique. Have a great day, but most of all, be happy.